welcome back to Mountain Flyers coverage of Interbike, and I'm hanging out here with Chris from Pivot. Chris, you've got the Pivot Mach 6. Tell us what's different about the Mach 6.
Well, we've been working on this bike for a couple years now. We've got our Mach 5.7, which really covers the gamut from light cross-country endurance racing to light enduro. A lot of our enduro racers are on that bike. And then they use the Firebird, which is nearly a 7-inch travel bike for more extreme enduro events. And we really, both for our U.S. customers and our international pro enduro guys, we're looking for something that really spanned the gap between those two bikes.
All right, so this bike is built specifically for enduro racing.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, tell us why is this a bike for enduro?
Well, in the enduro stuff, you typically, European enduros, some U.S. enduros are lift served, but for the ones where you get to pedal, you need something that pedals efficiently, climbs efficiently, but you also need a bike that is almost full downhill capable. They're going down stuff that's downhill course or near World Cup run type terrain. And so the beauty of the Mach 6 is it's got the short chainstays of the Mach 5.7. It's got over 6 inches of travel, 6.1, 155 millimeters of travel. It's designed, it comes stock with a 150 fork, but if you can put a 160 fork on it. With a 150 fork, it's a 66-degree head angle, which is pretty darn slack. 13.6-inch bottom bracket height as well, shorter head tubes, shorter seat tube lengths. It all makes for a really long and low bike that when going downhill has all the benefits of a downhill bike. Now, with the short chainstays and the way the suspension is tuned, the lightweight carbon chassis, it's 6.2 pound frame. Bikes can be built in the 25-pound range with a dropper seat post. It gives you that versatility to ride the bike anywhere, to climb anything.
All right, so you got about 25 to 26 pounds for this particular size. Or this is what size is this one right here?
It's an extra large, actually.
All right. So, what kind of trail would you like to have this bike on?
Well, we're based in Phoenix, Arizona, Tempe, Arizona area, and right at the base of where we're located is the beginning of what's called the National Trail. It's one of the more technical trails in the United States, very similar to a lot of the stuff in Moab. We've got stair-step type climbs, and then big stair step and fast rocky descents, and it takes a bike like the Firebird to fully appreciate how fast or where you can take your riding to. And so this bike was developed to be able to handle that type of climbing. We spend a lot of time in Moab riding too, so like the whole enchilada, Porcupine Rim, Mag 7 trails, those type of things where there's these just constant stair step loose climbs, and you're constantly having to stand up and drive forward and get out of the saddle or sit in the saddle and still maintain traction. This bike does all of that very well, but then that steep stuff that could just instantly pitch you over the handlebar, you need a bike that really settles in and can get into that mid-stroke, and you can experience the slacker head angle on the descents and have that stability for going fast.
All right, so it excels at climbing technical sections and descending technical section.
Yes, yes.
All right, so is there anything you would set up this differently for a particular ride, or how would you set up this bike for your favorite trail?
Well, the bike that we've got here is basically what we call our XT Pro build, and it's a mix of XT and XTR components. So it's got the XTR clutch derailleur, XT 2x drivetrain, the Fox Float X shock on it, which offers a huge range of versatility, and then this features the optional Lev Integra dropper post, which we have internal routing with a full tube on the inside, making it for super clean setup and hidden cables, internal routing through the top as well. So this is the bike that we sell the most of with this XT Pro XTR package, because it's got everything the rider would want and nothing they don't. At higher levels, you might lose a little bit of weight, but you don't get any more performance in what comes with this bike.
All right, are there any professional enduro racers that are racing this bike?
Yeah, we've got a couple people in Europe right now, and we're just starting to get our U.S. guys on the bike.
All right, so we're going to see a lot more of the Mach 6 in 2014?
Absolutely.
All right, I'm Butch Peterson with Chris from Pivot, mountainflyer.com.